Hey guys, it's Sunday Fun Day update with Msfili. What's up? We are here with the beautiful only man that means much to me is Loki Pokey Bear. We love him. Right, baby? So, okay, I went to the grocery store because it's Sunday. We always go to the grocery store. So, because summer is coming up really super quick. I mean, it's July next week, not this coming week, but the week after, like on Monday, which is like 8 days from now. I've kind of like wanted to speed the process of losing weight, so I'm trying to eat more clean, or at least severely low, because like I'm a volume eater, and even like on Ozempic, I'm always full. And I don't eat as much, but I feel like I want to eat more. Plan is that I want to eat a lot, be full to the point where I don't want to eat, which is not that much anyway because I'm on Ozempic, and then just be full with low calorie things, pretty much. I don't know. Did you guys understand that? I don't know. But I'm going to show you what we got. Okay, so this was on sale, so I thought I'd try it. Tofurkey. Now, I have a little bit of a trigger from this brand Tofurkey because in 2016, August, I had cooked a Tofurkey stuffed turkey. And I remember vividly, it was August 1st, I believe. It was a long weekend. Everything was closed. And I gave my dog a piece of Tofurkey and he choked and died in my arms. Well, in the backseat of my car. Yeah, his name was Jupiter. He was a golden retriever and a husky mix. I love him. I had him since like 2002 or 2001. Sorry, I got him in 2001 from the Humane Society. And that piece of turkey was lodged in his throat. I did not know anything about how to perform a Heimlich maneuver on a dog. So I was just doing it like you would on a human, which is not the right way. I rushed to the nearest vet. They were closed, and the next one was 20 minutes away. By the time I got there, he had died. So, yeah, it's very triggering. But I miss him. I love him very much, Jupiter. But yeah, this was $3 off. Treehouse Tempeh marinated strips, smoky maple veggie bacon. So it's supposed to simulate meat strips. I don't even know the caloric value or amount of, okay, so 180 calories for 6 slices. Okay. Okay, the slices are pretty thick though. Anyway, that's that. I do miss bacon. We got these because I want to make an egg foo young kind of a dish with some rice. So we got some bean sprouts. And then I got some baby spinach because it was $2 off. We got that. Got some milk because sometimes you need milk for, especially when I'm making like mac and cheese or anything that's like hamburger helper, veggie. I got this big ass egg whites because I'm going to make omelet is what we're going to be making a lot of to eat, because I feel like that's probably the thing with the most protein, but the thing with the less calories, especially egg whites. Like there's, for 100 grams, it's 45 calories. Carbs is like 1. Fat is like 0. And it's pure liquid egg whites. So you can probably like eat, I don't know, in terms of like egg content, probably like 10 of these and still like be less than 300 calories, you know? Anyway. Have mushrooms and onions at home already. What did we pay for everything? We paid... How is 2 potatoes $3.60? That's like insane. I bought 2 potatoes because they're less calories than like those hash browns that I get. But these 2 potatoes are $3.60. That's fucking crazy. Holy crap. Like I wouldn't have bought them if I knew that was that much. I'm not that in love with potatoes. Well, I am, but I'm not gonna pay no $3.60 for fucking... I think 1 potato should be like a couple of cents, like maybe like 60 cents. And the only other 2 things that we got were this for Loki, tender chicken recipe, fresh pet, slice and serve. 100% natural chicken, no meat meals. Basically, it's chicken is the #1 ingredient, then carrots, chicken broth, peas, eggs, chicken liver, brown rice, rice bran, carrageenan, and yeah, and there's spinach in it too. Cool. Anyway, that's for Loki. This will last him like a week. He's been really picky. I tried giving him like some like really expensive canned dog food. Didn't like it. That was a waste of freaking $4. Tried giving him like the Caesars, and it's a hit and miss. Sometimes he'll eat it, sometimes he won't. And then I try to give him what else I try to give him? So if I cook him like ground pork, he will eat that. He likes ground pork that's just fried with I don't add any seasoning to it. And then I give him like pork, what do you call it? Just pork, but like just in the air fryer pork and then sliced really thinly. He'll eat that too. I'm trying to give him a lot of natural stuff, so because we love our baby boy and we want him to live a long time. And if he's gonna eat healthy, we need to eat healthy because we're gonna live a long time together. Hi, baby. I love him so much. Sometimes he could be a little brat though, but I try not to you can't be angry at dogs because they're so innocent, number one, and they don't really know what they're doing, number two. In terms of if they did something wrong, they didn't mean it, number one. And number two, they don't have the same kind of sensitive emotions that human beings have, aka me. What did he do that annoyed me? I think I was on the bed and then he stepped on my boob and it hurt so much, and I didn't I was like, ow, but and then what else? I think he moved really quickly and I tripped and fell. Again, not his fault. But yeah. Today's a little chilly. Yesterday was hot AF. Went garage sailing yesterday. Literally found nothing. Waste of time. At least got some content. But I think that's going to be tomorrow's video because this Sunday, I like to get Sunday Fun Day video out on a Sunday. So the garage sale, which was yesterday, will be up tomorrow. I weighed myself today. Did not lose any weight. I'm still at 280. 280, what was it? 285, I think. You know what kind of depresses me about summer is when I see a lot of people having fun. And it's usually on my social media. So I've kind of turned off the notifications on my Instagram just so I don't have to see that. I mean, you shouldn't be watching things. Okay, this fucker is the truck is so loud. You shouldn't be watching anything on social media that makes you feel bad about yourself. And it's not the people's fault who are posting it. It's literally your own fault, which is my own fault because that's how I feel about myself and my life. But yeah, I don't want to watch things that trigger me or that make me feel bad, And I know I could do things on my own, but I've yet to work up to that. I've never gone to a movie alone. I've never went to go eat alone at a restaurant. And I don't know. I feel like if I were more confident and secure in myself that I would, but at the moment that is not the case. I've kind of stopped watching a lot of things on social media and I have a lot of people on mute. So if you see that I'm not watching your story, you're probably triggering me. And it's not your fault. It is not your fault. 100% not your fault. Yesterday, Daniel kind of annoyed me. There's this vintage 90s metal band, well, not metal band, rock band t-shirt that came up on Marketplace, and I was trying to get it for him because I know he likes rock bands and vintage t-shirts and all that stuff, but I didn't want to spend the money because it was a little bit pricey. I didn't want to spend the money if it was a fake or if it was not a good shirt. So I messaged him. I'm like, hey, is this a good shirt? And he's like, that's so funny, I'm actually getting his other shirt. And I'm like, well, do you want it? Because I'll get it for you because I know you love rock shirts and stuff like that. He's like, I just messaged him and and he said, yeah, it's available. He's like, oh, I'm trying to work a deal for both shirts, and now that you're interested, I'm probably not going to get a deal on it. And I'm like, well, do you want it or not? That's what I'm asking. He's like, And then I don't know, it just annoyed me. Not that he asked for it, but I'm like doing this for someone, and then just to say that it's my fault that you're not getting both shirts for like a deal, just kind of like made me annoyed, you know. So I was just like, you know what, sorry, I'll just not do anything considerate for someone anymore, you know, just kind of like whatever. It just like really annoyed me. So I probably didn't mean it that way, but that's how it came off to me as. And I don't know, when I do something for people, I don't look for, I look for a thank you at the least, at the bare minimum. But, I don't like it when I'm doing something for someone out of the goodness of my heart, and then they kind of make it seem like, it's a problem, or that, you know what I mean? And because I've had that happen to me so many times in the past, where I've done something for someone, and I'm trying to think of what I've done for people in the past that they've been like, turned it like around. One case in point. This is like my best friend. Like, she was like, yeah, she was my best friend, was my best friend. And I surprised her with this was like maybe 2012. I surprised her with a Christmas or birthday gift. It was her birthday. I surprised her with 2 envelopes. And one was okay, so I was like, okay, here, okay, pretend you're her. So it's your birthday, and then I present you with 2 envelopes as a gift. So I'm like, pick one of these envelopes, that's going to be your gift. So she picks an envelope, and it was a trip to New Orleans. And then she opened the other one and said, can I see the other one? I'm like, sure. The other one was a trip to Aspen. And then she was like, oh, she's like, okay, I want to go to New Orleans anyway. I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, well, so what happened was, it was a all expense paid trip to New Orleans. So flight, hotel, food, everything except for her shopping money was paid for. So I paid for the airfare, the flight, the activities, and the food, but not anything she bought for herself. So then she says to me, she was like all excited, full of endorphins. She's like, oh, this is so exciting. And then all of a sudden she was like, oh, well, I have to take off time from work, and I'm not going to get paid for that time. And I'm like, what? I'm like, are you seriously trying to make my gift into a problem between us? And and I still remember that. And I was like, this ungrateful motherfucker is really saying that to me right now, after I've just presented her with an all expense paid trip to fucking New Orleans. And people like that, I think that's happened a few times with Dave at the end of our relationship. Like, not in the beginning. The beginning was fabulous, but it happened a few times with Dave too. I think when we were supposed to go to Lake Louise, all expense paid, whatever, something like that had happened too. And it's like, I'm used to like friends doing that in the past, and it's not even just them. There was a few other friends, a few other like good friends, not best friends, even like maybe acquaintances that you do something for, and they make it seem like it's a fucking problem, when you're just trying to do something out of and it's like, you're not even doing something like, that really affects their life. It's literally just giving them something really, really nice, really good, and then you're trying to make it into a problem. And it's just, ugh. Anyway, that whole floodgate of past experience had opened when that had happened with Daniel, and it was just like, and he said something like, thanks, good eye, and thanks anyway. And I'm like, whatever. That was like my last text, and was like, whatever. I'm just not in the mood, and I'm just, I'm the kind of person that if you piss me off, if for like friends or whatever, I don't really want to see you for a while. I just don't. I need some time away, and because I feel like if I'm pissed off with you and then we kind of start talking right away, that it's probably just going to escalate. I'm just going to get pissed off about something else. Yeah, that annoyed me severely, and I'm still annoyed about it. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very gloomy out, and it looks like it's going to rain. I'm just going to go home and probably, I don't know, I'll probably meal prep, but I don't like meal prepping. My problem with meal prepping is that like when I see all the food, I tend to want to eat it. I don't know how it is now because I'm on Ozempic, so I'm always like full and shit, but I don't know. I feel like if the food's there, I'm going to want to eat it even though I'm not hungry and even though I'm going to explode. Anyway, guys, I love you. Bye.